the flash of a star. Chillin' with cash and cars, but somewhere lost my past. It's hard now at the combo gym, getting back my art. With the fury inside, you can't match my spark. So, you're going for a shot at your chest. I got the instinct to do it in this battle with death. This is my time to rise, you can't ride on my steps. I'm gonna win.
Hello everybody, welcome to the anime show, the Freedy anime show, episode 1. And we're going to be looking at Demonrush, an excellent new fan-driven manga. Well, original manga, it's not really fan, it's an original manga made by MastarMedia. And if you don't know who he is, or not heard of him before, he made a very popular show called Anime War, which is basically all the shonen animes rolled into one. And it was taken down by, you guessed it, the DMCA Tosspots. However, I was lucky enough to actually see it in all its glory. Episodes 1 to 13, which spanned over 4 years worth of work, and it was amazing. And he always said he actually debuted his original character Soren from this original anime he's made called Demonrush in that series. And he was building up the hype, and then once that all got dealt with, or no, finished, he then devoted all of his resources into making this. Now we're going to review it today, and in the future I'm going to be doing a voice-acted video with a custom soundtrack that I'm going to make for it, or at least it's going to be free music that I can find to fit the scenes. Go and read it. It's amazing. All right, it is an absolutely incredible. Not only is the art style fantastic, the direction is great. I love how he depicts all the action scenes. It's his artist Pedro and Jake Mastar have built something here truly incredible. And I honestly believe that it will end up going to a studio to animate, because it, compared to some of the fan manga out there, this is probably one of the best I've read. At least one of the best I've seen in terms of action scenes. And it has all the vibes of Dragon Ball Z, One Punch Man, all rolled into one, and it looks incredible. So without further ado, let's get into it. In the year 2022, the gates of hell open and a demonic horde invades, saying millions. The global economy collapses. Those who survive live in fear or pledge allegiance to the Dark Lord. A decrepit army of angels, along with a set of last order of holy knights, stand against the armies of evil, but their numbers dwindle thin, and is in the sense of battle conquest. Here it comes. I mean, look, it's just phenomenal art. Every page is amazing. Now, I'm not going to play the whole thing because I want you to go and read it for yourself. But you know, just the opening panels, you can see the speed of what things are travelling at. As a massive shonen fan and anime consumer, it just hits all the right buttons for me. And you can tell that he's experienced in depicting action scenes. With all the anime war practice and the One Punch Man versus Goku, all those scenes he did, you can tell it's prepared him for this. And then look at this, man. This is nuts. I mean, this isn't an official manga. This isn't something that's been funded by a proper company, or something that's had a whole team behind it. This is two guys and maybe a few others in the space of a year, right? In their own time, working on it, and it's just incredible. I mean, look at the swords. Look at the dude. He's just immense, man. I can look at this and not be impressed. It's very, very good. But now you handle 3. It's just like I can't wait to voice it. I know I'm not a voice. I'm still learning. I would like to be involved in voice projects. And I'm looking for work and free for free as well. But it's just incredible. I just want to see it animated so bad. But the thing is, right? And you look at the panel, you can see it animated in your head. You can just see it animated. You don't need sound effects and a flashy soundtrack. When you're reading it, it all appears in your mind, and it's just like, it just flows. I mean, obviously he's done us a favour by doing an action video here depicting all the scenes. That's what they call an animated comic. man, it's just incredible. Every scene is amazing. He says, Manu. Inferni. I can't wait, man. It's so good. It's so well done. But this is this is quite forward in the story. They're showing like him now. There's going to be like a backstory to this guy. This guy's called Rush, and he's like Soren's friend or brother. I don't know the gist of it yet. I will do what Soren could not. This is the end for you, Rush. You know. Oh, it's just incredible, man. I'm just going, look at little kid at Christmas, you know. It's just amazing. I mean, look, how can you not fall in love and adore this anime, man? This manga, this absolutely masterpiece. Honestly, if it isn't picked up by a studio, and I would love Mappa or Madhouse or any other top tier studio to animate this, because that's the only way it's going to get given justice. If a small studio picks this up, it might do it a disservice to how good the art style is. And you might be thinking, oh, this is very similar to One Punch Man. Looks like kind of like Murata. Well, he actually says that he's heavily inspired by Murata, and he found an artist who does a similar style to him, and that's who Pedro does. A very similar style to Murata, and as you can tell that in the panels. I mean, look at this. It's not nonsense, but look at this. It's just like, wow. It's just phenomenal. I'm going to skip ahead a bit because I don't want to give too much away. But there's one scene in particular. This panel here is my favourite shot of the entire. They're all amazing shots, but this one here is one of my favourite shots and scenes in the whole manga. It's just this entire scene just personifies how much of a beast the Angel of Destruction is, because that's who it is, and he's so. The presence is just like, wow. You feel like I feel intimidated, and I'm not. You know, it's just I feel like intimidated by this, and it's not. I'm not even in there. You know, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. And I can't praise it enough. Honestly, it's just phenomenal. Then we have a look at the main character here, Soren, who senses something wrong. And even this scene here is heavily detailed. And he turns up. Go back a little bit. There he is. Look at that. I can't wait to see his journey and see him get as powerful as this. I mean, he's now he's a Templar. And Rush is possessed by a demon. He's possessed by the head demon Lucifer, right? But you'll see that come to fruition if you read the comic. And he's like, "You will face my full power soon enough." And like, it's just some of the. Look at this, man. It's just it's so good. Right, so I'm not, like I said at the start, I wasn't going to show all of it. I just show bits and pieces. But this is one of the best things I've ever read and seen. Out of all the manga I've read, you know, it's right up there. I would argue it's just as good as One Punch Man, for me personally. And I'm a bit biased because I love MastarMedia's channel anyway. I've followed him for years. I absolutely love his content. I don't miss a video. You know, I always engage with his videos. He's he's a decent bloke. He seems like a really nice guy, and he's a very hard worker. And he's a dad like me, and I just broke my controller. But he's a dad. You know, I relate to him that way as well. I wish I could voice some stuff in his content. Honestly, I wish I could. But there's going to be thousands of people in the same boat if he has an opportunity to voice anything. But it's just phenomenal. Like, I can't praise it enough. And Jake, you are absolutely incredible, lad. Absolutely phenomenal what you've done here. And there's a big event coming on the 18th on his channel. So go, there's the links in the description. Go and subscribe to him. Go and follow this series. Follow his videos. You won't be disappointed. And I wanted to do a little section on this for my opening show video because it's just great. Next week or next time, we're going to be looking at Arcane. And after that, we're going to be looking at some Dragon Ball Z content. But yeah, go and follow Demonrush. Go and follow it on the WebTube page. Go and follow it on his channel. Go and follow it everywhere. And go and buy some of those. He's got some disc plates. My missus is going to order me some for Christmas. And when I get them, I'll showcase them. But it's so good, man. It's so good. Well done, mate. Really impressive. And I can't wait for chapter 2. Honestly, I was blown away by this, and I can only get better. That's the thing. It's set up so good now. So a quick recap before we end. Demonrush is about a guy called Rush. He's possessed by a demon. At this point, he's fought 6 angels, and he's fighting the angel of destruction. During this fight, Lucifer turns up and possesses Rush, and then Soren turns up because he senses it, and then they have a fight, and that's it, and that's how it ends. But you know, that was a very brief description, but it doesn't give much away. You should still go and read it. And yeah, honestly, I think I'm repeating myself because I'm just still in awe, like a fanboy. Right, so that was, it's a very short video, but again, I didn't plan to make these videos very long. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. The next video will be a lot longer and more in depth because we'll be covering Arcane in much more detail. But yeah, I didn't want to give too much away with this, so I want to encourage people to go and read it and support MastarMedia. So go and do that. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys and girls in the next one. Bye bye.